Live from the Simi Valley Isoplex, it's time for Cal State Northridge hockey. Tonight, the Matadors face off against the Grand Canyon Antelopes for the first time ever. Good evening, everyone. Delighted to have you along tonight. I'm Travis Van Ode. Last week, Matadors kept their undefeated streak alive at 7 games with 2 close wins over LMU 4-3 in overtime and Chapman 6-4. Senior defenseman Evan Sharpshire was the hero, scoring both game winners. Matadors bring their 6-0-0-1 record into a tough 3-game weekend. Tomorrow night, Matadors face off against Chapman in the first round of the King's College Cup at Staples Center. Then Sunday, once again, LMU is the opponent. It'll be the second and final game this season between the two teams in Harbor City. Grand Canyon's in their first season in the ACHA. They decided to join the Mountain West Collegiate Hockey League and put together a tough schedule. So far, they have struggled, though, going just 1-7, their one win against Northern Arizona's Division III team. So we don't really know what to expect with a brand new opponent tonight, but we'll see how it shakes out in just a few moments. Coming up next, we'll preview the goaltending matchup and drop the puck on the first of 2 meetings between these two teams on the Matadors Sports Network. The starting goaltenders for Grand Canyon, their number 1 so far, Michael Norris. He's a Phoenix, Arizona native. His 5th start of the season, 7th appearance, 1-3 record, 6.72 goals against average, and an .854 save percentage. And for CSUN, it'll also be a Phoenix, Arizona native, Brandon Calvoda, the Matadors' number 1. He's a sophomore, 4th start of the season, perfect 3-0 record, 2.33 goals against average, and a .919 save percentage. The Alex Ryan's line starts with Eli Berengut and Drew Legaly on the wings. Tarek Morales, who's back in the lineup, and John Michael Lauren, the starting defenseman. Ryan settles in to take the draw against Trey Green, and Green wins it. We're underway. First ever meeting between CSUN and Grand Canyon. Lauren up the near wing, held in by Green. Wrist shot blocked. Rebound bid fired wide then. Good look there early on for Grand Canyon. Cameron Wojnicki with the second opportunity. Lauren again up this way. Held in by John Carbone. His shot is easily held by Calvoda. So just 23 seconds into this one. Grand Canyon is at an adult league team in the past, but this is their first full year in the ACHA. Matadors win the draw, pucks shove it around. Held in by Anthony Peralta. Big bump in those corner boards on Morales, but he's able to clear out the neutral ice. Picking it up, Brett Kramer, one of their best defensemen. Pass goes through Tate Erickson. Back to get it, Lauren. Lauren eludes the forecheck. Sends up this way for Isaac Brote. Middle of the ice, Quinton Abaya. Abaya trying to cut in on Carbone. Shoots, and it's stopped by Norris. First Matador shot, no problem for Norris. A couple of Phoenix natives going at it this evening in Calvoda and Norris. Mason Ewan leaves it for Evan Sharpshire, last weekend's hero. Abaya taps further for John Blasco. He'll play it in deep, and the Matadors will roll a change. Get to the scratches for the Matadors tonight. Next whistle. The Garrett Hefty line is out. Evan Wright with a big forecheck. But Grand Canyon comes away with the puck. Sharpshire steals. Gets back to his skates and flips it in a wide left of the net. Norris tees it up for Kramer. Kramer pressured. Gives it up to Evan Wright. Shot wide. Tommy Pang after it. Pinching in to keep the play alive, Ewan. Puck shoveled on around and taken once again by Kramer. Kramer uses the glass. Sharpshire holds in, then it's punched out to neutral ice by Matt Tweeden. Hefty back in as the Matadors will roll 3-player change. Held in by Hefty to Pang. Pang, pressured by Luke Wilson, plays it in deep, intercepted by Carbone. Pang again on the forecheck, but can't yield a turnover, cleared out by GCU. Michael Zachary hacks it back in. Once again, Matadors roll a change. Territorial advantage initially to CSUN. Few shots though, 17:45 remaining in the first. Kramer, pass goes through Jono Pecoraro. Matadors clear out. Punched back in by Garrett Ferguson, and he paid for it as Max Goen hit him. Levi Bowles sends to Ellis Borgugian. Nice little pass. Here comes Borgugian. Played his 100th career game last time. Took a hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Wilson as Grand Canyon touches up. Matadors to the power play at 17:21. Boarding call to Wilson. Matador power play overall in the season, 15.6%. Would certainly like to see that rise here at home, 16.7%. Top units out. Baron Gut will take the draw. Morales and Bowles the pointman. So it's the normal top unit. Ryanson, Legale, the other forwards. Ryant's back for Bowles. Returns to Ryant's. Cross ice, Morales. Make it Baron Gut is at the point. Heels his pass. Matadors trying to come up with it. Held in nicely by Bowles. Sends to Ryant's. Ryant's to Bowles. Back to Ryant's. 1:32 remaining on the power play. Bowles, no shots yet. Down low, Baron Gut shot off of the pads of Norris. Play whistle down. Looks to be a crease violation on CSUN, so the faceoff will come outside the zone. 1:25 remaining on the power play, 16:46 remaining in the first. Ryans takes the draw against Tate Erickson. Good kill thus far for Grand Canyon, keeping the Matadors on the outside. Picked up and flipped down by Brenton Hill. Hill is the leading goal and point scorer for Grand Canyon. He has 7 goals in 8 games played so far. He looks to be their big gun offensively. Out killing the penalty right now. Morales, as the top unit is still out for CSUN. Baron Gut cross ice, picked off by Hill. He'll send it into the Matador penalty box. 1:01 remaining on the power play. 16:22 to go in the first. Second unit hops over the boards. The Hefty line with Lauren and Sharpshare, the point men. Green takes the draw against Hefty. Hefty wins it. After the puck, Ferguson able to tap ahead to Green. Green with some nice speed, 2-on-3 shorthanded. Met by Lauren and Sharpshare. Puck comes free to Wojnicki. Returns to Green. Sharp angle bit wide. Hefty first on the puck. 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Right. Pressured by Ferguson. Shovels it on around. Picked up by Carbone. Carbone able to clear out. Calvota's going to have to play it with Green hot on pursuit. Flips it away from him. Picked up by Sharpshare. Tries to one-touch. Picked off by Tweed, and he's onside. Tweed and shoots. Blocker down by Calvota. Hefty settles the puck. Just 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Drops for Lauren. Not much doing on this CSUN power play. Credit GCU. Aaron pass. Picked off. Slipped down by Peralta. But that'll rim out of play. Just 2 seconds remaining on Wilson's boarding penalty. 15:23 remaining in the first. Wilson has the penalty box door open, ready to come out. Face off will be on that far dot. So glad you've tuned in tonight on the Matadors Sports Network. Grand Canyon has a very eclectic roster. They have 9 players from Arizona. They have 4 from California and Minnesota, 2 from Colorado, 1 each from Washington, Texas, Pennsylvania, and even Winnipeg, Manitoba. That's Evan Whitman, who we have yet to call tonight. Erickson wins the draw, and that'll do it for the power play. Matadors 0 for 1. Zachary slaps it ahead. Fresh off the bench, Kramer will play it in Matador territory. Bulls is on this third bear tonight with Zachary. Now here comes Blasco to Broats. Stick checked away, but Blasco's there. Shot fought off by Norris. Abaya cycles to Blasco. Back from where it came, Broats. Broats back for Zachary. On his backhand, keeps the play alive. Kramer and Abaya cancel. Erickson picks up the loose puck. Stolen! A shot by Blasco, blocked by the defenseman. And Hill will skate through neutral ice. Now Tweeden overskates the puck. Bowles takes a hit from Erickson. Sent on, but blocked by Zachary. Zachary through Broats. And that'll be icing as Carbone goes back to force it. 14:23 remaining in the first. So far GCU losses to San Diego State 4-2 and 9-2. They lost to Utah State, their MWCHL brethren, 12-0. Beat NAU's Division III team 6-5, then lost the next night to NAU's D3 team 6-3. Lost to ASU 8-2, and got swept at UTEP last week 7-3 and 4-2. UTEP is much improved. It's only their second year in the ACHA. Head coach Danny Roy was telling me before the game. 2-on-2 if CSUN hurries. Abaya will flip it in. Matadors need a change. Ferguson, pressured by Cameron Rorick. GCU is able to clear out, though. Matadors touch up. Carbone up the wing. Taken over by Lauren. Will flip it back in. Ferguson stabs it away from Rorick. Area pass, Wojnicki. Doesn't work out, countering Rorick. This is the Matadors' fourth line tonight. Jacob Steinfeld and Borgugian on the wings. Again, we neglected to go over the scratches, but we will in just a moment. Outside bid from Borgugian, easy save Norris. Ferguson up the wing, held in by Rorick. Trying to creep in, stick checked away by Carbone. Played out by Colton Edgington. Borgugian takes a look, away from Green to Lauren. Stretch pass, deflected middle of the ice by Drew Legale, fresh off the bench. Sent right back in by Peralta. Rorick reverses for Lauren. A lot of space. Borgugian. Legale now. Pass was in his skates. Will shovel it in deep. And the rest of the top line hops over the boards. Good pace to this one early on. We're back on the NHL sheet, thank goodness, here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. First of 3 games this weekend. Puck cycled for Ryans. Back to Lauren. Returns to Ryans, the captain for CSUN. Good defense by Kramer. But that'll go for icing. So scratched tonight, Will Lessick, along with CJ Mendoza, the third string goalie, Tyler Pearson, Trevor West, Hans Wormsdobler is a scratch, as well as Brian Wright. Berengut takes the draw, wins it to Sharpshare. Shot deflected wide by Berengut. Legale, pressure to Well, sent out front, deflects to Sharpshare. And that's, I don't know if it hit the outside of the net or what. Don't believe Norris got in the way of that shot. And it's cleared out. Ewan banks to Ryans. Back for Kramer. Kramer up this way. GCU can't clear initially, but now they will. Good stick from Peralta. Berengut right back. Norris out to play it. Leaves for Kramer. Kramer, far side. Sent back from where it came, through Pang. Kramer, little flip play, settled by Ewan. Ewan back in. Hefty will get on the forecheck of Peralta. Peralta listed as a forward, but playing defense tonight for GCU. Once again, Matadors can't sustain an attack. Sharpshire with his normal defensive partner, Ewan, tonight. Evan Wright, little chip play to Hefty. Hefty will play it in deep, and oh, he almost got tattooed by Trenton Becker. Able to avoid it. Pang with a sharp angle shot. Norris stops it. And it's cleared past Sharpshare. 11:08 remaining in the first. Sharpshare pressured by Eli Miller. Able to get it to Hefty. Hefty will slide it in as the Matadors will roll a change. Once again, that 4-line, 6 defenseman mentality. Matadors have the luxury of doing that this year. The goal just to wear teams down. Abaya keeps the zone. Brotes, pressured by Miller, held in by Blasco. Puck deflects to Carbone. Off of Blasco. Carbone once again held in by Blasco. Now skated out by Jacob Laurenti. Laurenti needs a change. Zachary with time. Zachary, Blasco's tip intercepted by Carbone. Hill to Erickson. Back to Hill, around Abaya. 50-50 puck. Zachary on around. Stab back by Tweeten. Shot by Kramer. Pad save Calvoda. Hill tried to deflect. Couldn't get his stick on it. Zachary on around. Peralta keeps. Hill tried to dish off to Tweeten. Taken over by Abaya. 2-on-2. Abaya, long bid. Norris can't pull until the rebound. Shoveled into him by Peralta. 9:55 remaining in the first. Just past the halfway mark. Alex Ryans, his 90th career game tonight. Standing at 129 points, so his next one will be a big one in his career. Evan Sharpshire, Levi Bowles both playing their 60th career games tonight. Sharpshire, his last points last weekend was his 50th career. So some milestones certainly tonight. Max Goen, his first shift, he couldn't, maybe it's the second shift actually, couldn't curl it on. Back for it, Morales. So this is a bit of a mixed fourth line. Rorik, Borgugian, and Goen, who's the 13th forward. Centering pass from Edgington, taken over by Borgugian to Goen. 2-on-2 if the Matadors hurry. Goen stood up by Ferguson. Rorik comes in to help. Borgugian heads to the net. Good defense by GCU. Edgington can't get there first. Lauren will chip it out of play. So there is Colton Edgington, Brenton Hill, and Trenton Becker for GCU. 3 players with unique names for the Lopes. GCU, established in 1949. They're a for-profit Christian university located in Phoenix. They are the only school in NCAA Division I history to be for-profit. Moved up in 2013. They were in Division II in the Pac West Conference. Now they're in the WAC. Here comes Hill. A lot of skill Good stick from Ewan. At least holds him up. Calvoda gloves it down. Brandon Calvoda, 2.33 goals against average. His counterpart, Vincent Seppi, who's the backup tonight, 2.89 goals against. Both goalies with plus 900 save percentages. It's been a long time since the Matadors have had two goalies with under 3 goals against average and a plus 900 save percentage. Just a great defensive start for CSUN, allowing just 2.86 goals against as that shot from Kramer is swallowed up by Calvoda. That's a pretty good goals against average as a team. Anything up under 3 in the ACHA is very good. Matadors scoring at a 4.71 clip per game. For GCU, 2.50 goals for and a 6.88 goals against average. But again, a first-year team. They have high expectations, though. Head coach Danny Roy telling me before the game as well, they will have a D2 and a D3 team next year. The D2 team will play a hybrid D1, D2 schedule with the goal of moving up to D1 in 2 seasons. Then the D3 team would move up. That's great to see. New schools getting ACHA teams, making the West region that much more competitive. Of course, the West region has lost a lot of teams to D1 recently. Colorado, Colorado State, Utah, Arizona State Elites. Chipped in on Norris as the Matadors top line heads off. 8:05 remaining in the first. Matadors have had the edge territorially. Michael Norris so far so good for GCU. Ferguson intercepted by Ryans. He'll head off. Picked up by Sharpshire. Sharpshire can't get around Wilson. Ferguson will flip it past Hefty. Picked up by Jono Pecoraro. Shot stopped by Calvoda. Oh, he didn't know where it was as that landed to the side of him. Luckily for CSUN, didn't go in. Right all the way down the ice. And that will go far enough for icing. So that Hefty line will have to remain with Bulls and Sharpshire, the defenseman. Hefty takes the draw against Green. Picked up by Pang. Pang will skate. Make sure he gains the red line, sends it in deep. Matadors will get one new player out, Tarek Morales. There you see him joining the play. Hefty tried to walk it out front, stick checked away by Carbone. Hefty again, just wide. Oh, what a look there for Garrett Hefty. Hefty, he scored his first career 2-goal game last game against Chapman for the Matadors. That Hefty line led the way. Hefty, Wright, and Pang each had 3 points. For Pang, it was his first 3 career points, all assists. Pass just ahead of Hefty. Ferguson hits Hefty with that pass. Picked up by Brotes. Brotes trying to curl away from Carbone. Kicked to Hefty. Out front, a buy on his backhand, couldn't shoot. Hefty back for Morales. Morales with a bid blocked by Green. Hefty, and it's fought up by Norris. Ferguson up the wing. Morales keeps the play alive initially, but now here comes GCU. Green trying to cut in. Pivots. Out front, goes through Edgington. Shot then. Deflects wide off of Peralta's stick. Pass goes through Green, but Tweeton's there to Green. Try to walk it out front, denied. Back to Kramer. Kramer to Peralta. Fires. Stopped and held by Calvoda. Confident save there for Brandon Calvoda. 5:57 remaining in the first. Still deadlocked. Sharpshire and Ewan head out with the Blasco line. Erickson was the leading point scorer for GC. You said it was Hill earlier. Stand corrected. Hill's the leading goal scorer. Erickson the leading assist and point getter. Kramer holds in. Tweeton net by Ewan, and it comes out to neutral ice. Peralta chips back in as Erickson touches up. Sharpshire's got to be careful. Dishes to Ewan. Now works out. Blasco can't track it down. Peralta once again slaps in. Ewan. Off the stick of that forechecker. Abaya settles. Cross ice. Sharpshare. Sharpshare. Trying to cut around the captain. Kramer can't. Punched out. Jacob Steinfeld back in. Norris will tee it up. Peralta flips it past Hill. Kept alive by Rourke, who takes a high hit. But play will continue. Should have been a penalty for head contact. Rourke on around. 2 Matadors out front. Cycled for Borgugian. To Steinfeld, just wide. Bowles with a bid. Steinfeld tried to deflect it on, countering Tweeten. Tweeten all by himself. Cuts around 2 Matadors, though. Can't shoot. Bowles to Steinfeld. Kept alive by Becker. And now Zachary. Taps to Borgugian. Back to Zachary. Borgugian. Feathers to Rourke. Rourke will flip it in again on the forecheck. 4:20 remaining in the first. Carbone. Pass doesn't connect with Miller. Sent back in by Zachary. Carbone. Again, will clear it out. Morales back in. Bit of ping-pong hockey the last few seconds. Taken by Lauren. Lauren ahead of Ryans. No icing. Legale first on the puck. Finished by Carbone. Ferguson and given a rough ride by Ryans. Morales with a bid. Blocker save Norris. Physicality picking up. Baron Guts scores! Eli Barengut finally beats Norris. Matadors up at 3:43. That one a bit of a sneaky one by Eli Barengut, his team leading 5th goal this season. And the Matadors will get a penalty at the end of the play as well. Kramer having a talk with one of the refs. So we'll pick up penalty in just a sec. Ryans now the captain for CSUN, talking with the ref. But to finish on Barengut, he still has a point in every single game this season for the Matadors. Sophomore from Woodland Hills. Matadors leading scorer last season. He was the first freshman to do that since Matadors all-time leading scorer. Chris Gale did it in 2007-2008. So GCU gets their first power play. Ryans and Legale, the entire top line in on that goal. Shot stopped by Calvoda and cleared out past Kramer. Legale gets an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. That's why GCU is on their first power play. Stolen by Ryans. Ryans cuts around Tweeden. Stopped by Norris. Ryans thinks it's underneath Norris. It was sitting behind him. GCU will look to go the other way. Intensity really picking up here late in the first. Matador penalty kill 83.8% overall. That's a very good number. 81.8% at home. Anything above 80% is good usually. Kramer dishes off to Tweeden. No penalty time is up right now. It was taken at 3:43, so just under a minute to go in it. Abaya after the loose puck. Norris is going to stay in the crease. Abaya scores! Short-handed goal for Quentin Abaya. It's 2-0 at 2:26. Abaya's 3rd career goal, his 1st career shorty. It's the 2nd of the season for CSUN as well. Tough play for Norris. He was in no man's land. Abaya, the speedster, was able to beat him to the block, made no mistake. Obaya and Berengut, the two Matadors that have shorthanded goals. Berengut scored a shorty Matadors last game against Chapman, and it was an absolute beauty. Splitting the defense, cutting in on a breakaway. GCU still on the power play for 40 more seconds. They win the draw. Two quick ones coming almost a minute 20 seconds apart, making a minute 17 seconds apart officially. Here comes Abaya again, 2-on-1. Abaya, stopped by Norris. Sharpshire, I believe, picked up the lone assist on that shorty. What a job by Quinton Abaya, the freshman from Quartz Hill on this PK. Legale will be out of the box in 1 second. He hops on. GCU 0 for 1 on the power play, and they give up a shorthanded goal. 1:35 remaining in the first. Sharpshire trying to get around Carbone. Abaya's out front, tries to send it there, intercepted by the back-checking Wojnicki. Ewan upended. Now here comes Wojnicki, runs in a Blasco. Going to shovel it in deep. Matadors touch up, and Sharpshire is hobbling off of the ice. Make that Ewan, beg your pardon, as he took a bit of a knee, I suppose, although the bodies were lined up pretty square. Play whistle down. Looks like GCU is going to get a penalty for cross-checking at 1:05. See who the guilty party is. Whoever the lope is, they're going very slowly to the box. It's going to be Luke Wilson. Both penalties to GCU have been to Wilson. So Matadors with their second power play, they're 0 for 1. Will carry over, of course, should the Matadors not score. Oguchi and make it. Berengut takes the draw, wins to Morales. Top units out. Morales bank pass, hoping for Berengut. It's picked up by Legale. Legale to Ryans. Bowles drops for Berengut. Shot. It's a bevy of players cleared out by Erickson. Big kill there by Tate Erickson. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Berengut to Bowles. Back to Berengut. Matadors looking for one more shot. Berengut weaving in. Drops. And further by Legale to Ryans. Now Bowles. Ryans again. Fires and scores! You could hear the bench calling for it. Shoot, shoot. Ryans does a power play goal. At 20 seconds, it's 3-0. Ryans' fourth goal of the season, his first power play goal of the year, giving him now 12 in his career, and that is point number 131 now as he gets an assist on Berengut's goal. Berengut and Legale pick up the assists. So multi-point games already for the entire top line. Ryans, Berengut, and Legale. Green trying to answer over top. Just 2 seconds left in the period. Wojnicki's hit by Ryans, and that'll do it for the opening 20 minutes. What a late push by CSUN, scoring 3 goals in the final 3. 43. Berengut, his team leading 5th of the season, assisted by Ryans and Legale at even strength. Quinton Abaya, shorthanded at 2:26, third career goal, first shorty from Evan Sharpshire. And then Ryans, moments ago, 20 seconds left, his 4th goal of the season from Berengut and Legale. Matadors 1 for 2 on the power play. GCU 0 for 1. We'll step aside when we come back. We will talk about the West region some more. I have a few more notes to pass along to you before the starts of the second period. Once again, CSUN 3, Grand Canyon, no score on the Matadors Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Iceplex. I'm Travis Van Odie. Start of the second period. Cal State Northridge leading Grand Canyon 3-0. Goals from Berengut, his team leading fifth, from Ryanson Legale at even strength. Abaya then shorthanded his third goal of the season. First career shorty from Evan Sharpshire. And then with just 20 seconds remaining in the first, Alex Ryans potted his fourth goal of the season. First power play goal, giving him 12 career power play goals from Berengut and Legale. Matadors 1 for 2 on the power play. GCU 0 for 1. Second period begins 5-on-5. So Berengut, his team leading fifth multi-point game of the season. He still has a point in every game. Ryans has now points in 5 of his last 6, his third multi-point game. Drew Legale also has points in 5 of his last 6, and it's his third multi-point game. That's the great thing about this Matadors team. If it's not the top line going, it's another line. GCU brings the puck in offside, just 5 seconds into the second. Matadors continue to roll 4 lines, 6D, and their goal is to wear down teams. And on any given night, it's a different line that steps up. So far tonight, it's been the top line. They start with Morales and Lauren, top pairing D. GCU looking to get into this hockey game in the second. Matadors with a strong first, and that's not always the case. Quick shot by Wojnicki, stopped by Calvoda. Shot by Peralta, pinballs wide. Good push by GCU initially here in the first. GCU has a negative goal differential in each of the 3 periods, and now a negative 9 goal differential in first period. Second periods are their worst. They're a negative 24 in middle periods this year so far. Here comes Ryans, stood up by Kramer. And that'll go for icing as Carbone is first back. GCU, they've lost 4 in a row, coming in just 1-7 overall. 1-5 on the road. They've lost 3 straight away from Peoria AZ Ice. Matadors, of course, undefeated this season. They've won 5 in a row, 6-0-0-1. Perfect 4-0 here at home. First ever meeting between these two teams. So glad you've tuned in tonight on the Matadors Sports Network. Won cleanly by Erickson. But now Berengut will chip it out. Ryan stood up. He never touched the puck, but play will continue. Here comes Legale. Shouldered by Tweeton, but he still has the puck. Legale doing battle with a couple of lopes. Pride free to Rorick. Played out by Erickson. Lauren. Little flip play. Glove down by Carbone. Touch first by Berengut, so we continue. Tweeton picks Berengut's pocket. Steinfeld fresh off the bench. Takes it back for CSUN. Rorick, as the Matadors will get the 4th line out. Finished in the corner boards. Cluster of players dig at it. Pride free to Carbone. Carbone goes past Sharpshire. Race for the puck. Ewan will get there first. Ewan to Rorick. Middle of the ice, Borgugian. Good stick from the defenseman Laurenti. Matadors play back in off the stick of Steinfeld. Laurenti past Borgugian. That's the second time a ref has aided tonight. Just saw it at the bottom of your screen. And 2 ref, 2 linesman system. That's a new rule in the ACHA this year. Every game has to feature a 4-man officiating crew. 17:50 remaining in the second. Rorick on around. Matadors trying to clear. And they will. Laurenti didn't get his head up. Rorick taps to Abaya, who will play it in. Kramer takes a look, pressured by Rorick. Able to send off to Laurenti. Laurenti, a little bank pass, kept alive by Ewan. Puck comes to Kramer. Blasco fresh off the bench. Matadors are onside. Brote fakes the shot. Send it in deep for Abaya. Abaya, first career shorthanded goal in the first period. Kick it to himself. Able to get it to Brote. Brote finished by Kramer. Abaya digs it free. Blasco's out front. Abaya back for Zachary. Zachary to Brote. Tried to feed Blasco, deflected away by Kramer. Brote again. Up top, Bulls, tough play, can't hold the zone. Bulls settle things down. Steps around Jacob Allen. Once again, Matadors clamoring for a penalty. They won't get one. Kramer to the far side. All zone time for CSUN to begin the second practically. Not a lot of shots, though. Abaya creeping in. Blocked by Kramer. What a good defenseman for GCU. Brett Kramer is. El Mirage, Arizona native. Curled in front. Shot by Bowles is held by Norris. Nice counterpunch by CSUN. Norris standing strong in the crease. 16-11 remaining in the second. Matadors continue to just get pucks in deep, cycle along, wear down the opponents. GCU has a full roster. This is the first team Matadors have played here at home that has a full roster. Clearly the Matadors, as that's curled on by Wright, stopped by Norris. Clearly the Matadors, the stronger of the two teams. Evan Wright. Paying with a backhand bend, and he scores! First career goal for Tommy Pang. It's 4-0 in 15:58. Pang finally got off the snide. Point-wise last game, getting 3 assists. And now he's got his first career goal as a Matador. Pang went to COC, then transferred to Miami of Ohio before coming back to SoCal. He's a junior from Woodland Hills. Puck is touched up. CSUN's going to get a penalty for cross-checking. Hefty and Wright pick up the assists. That is Hefty's 6th point of the season, 3rd assist. For Wright, already his 8th point, 6th assist of the season. Evan Wright's been a great player, great pickup for the Matadors. Also a COC transfer. But now the Matadors have to kill a penalty. GCU's second power play. Time of it, 15:42. Penalties on Hefty. GCU trying to get in the hockey game. Cleared out by Ryans to Baron Guts. Baron Guts shoots, stopped by Norris. Doesn't know where it is, but luckily Erickson was there for GCU. Kramer stretch pass ahead of Erickson. That's icing on the Lopes. 1:29 remaining on GCU's power play. 15:11 remaining in the second. 4-0 CSUN, and this is more like it. This is what we were kind of expecting would happen against LMU and Chapman last weekend. Credit the Lions and the Panthers. Held tough. Rorick is out with Legaly. Sharpshare and you in the penalty killers. Rorick kicked out. Legaly will take the draw now against Hill. Hill wins to Kramer. Of course, Kramer's out on the power play for GCU. The captain for the Lopes. Erickson with some space. Sends it in front, chipped over top. Green went hard to the net. Kramer can't hold in. Kramer to Erickson. GCU's back on side. 50-50 puck. Ewan can't get it around that Lope. Tweeten with a good forecheck on Sharpshare. Costa players dig at it, pride free by Green. Back to Erickson. Erickson didn't handle the pass well. Stabs to Green. Green upended, but play will continue. The refs certainly let him play tonight. Erickson fakes the shot. Now Kramer with a bid. Stopped by Calvoda. Rebound fired on. Stopped by Calvoda. Would not have counted. The whistle went before because the net was dislodged. But still, what a nice stop by Brandon Calvoda. 36 seconds remaining on GCU's power play. Blasco and Abaya hop over the boards, along with Bowles and Zachary. One more clear would almost take the Matadors the rest of the way on this PK. Blasco will take the draw against Allen. One to Peralta down the wing. Allen gets mixed up with Bowles. Bowles pinning the puck up. As Edgington also comes in to help for GCU. Time just ticking away. Puck squirts into the slot and flipped down the ice by Blasco. Carbone back for the Lopes. Flushed out by Abaya, who already has one shorty. Abaya trying to dish off to Blasco, taken by Carbone. Just 7 seconds remaining on the power play, though. Up is Hefty. Allen, a nice move. Stood up by Bowles. Matadors back to full strength. GCU 0 for 2 on the power play. 13:38 remaining in the second. 3 in the first for CSUN, 1 here in the second. And they have a 4 spot. Peralta heals his shot. And a possible break for Brote, didn't handle the pass. Play whistle down behind the play. Might be a penalty to Michael Zachary. Matadors just killed a penalty. Looks like they're going to go back on the PK. Zachary is heading off. Cross-checking again at 13:30. So 3 of the 5 penalties that have been called tonight have been cross-checking. GCU's third power play. Matadors have got to be careful here about giving GCU too many power play opportunities. This is a team that does have a fair bit of skill. First-year team, yes, but still. Ryans will clear out. He's out with Berengut, Morales, and Lauren. Erickson for the Lopes. Gets around Berengut to Kramer. Nice pass. Kramer drops. Cross ice. Tweeten. Back for Hill. Erickson. Stopped by Calvoda. Ryans with a bit of space. Held in by Erickson. Erickson off the stick of Berengut. Held in by Hill this time. Lauren spins. Clears to neutral ice. 1:18 remaining on the power play. Green brings it in offside. 12:45 remaining in the second. Matadors tomorrow night after the Kings game will face off against Chapman. First round of the Kings College Cup. Cal State Fullerton beat Long Beach State, so they have advanced. It's a new format this year. Last year it was bracket style. This year, teams are reseeded for the second round. Matadors, of course, the defending champs. The other 2 first-round games are LMU against Cal-Lu and UCLA versus USC. Bowles all the way around, picked up by Rorick. Matadors so far so good on the PK. Wojnicki stood up by Rorick. Now he's pressured by Peralta. Wojnicki the other way. Hops the stick of Edgington. Ewan back for the icing call. 49 seconds remaining on the power play. Not a lot happening for GCU on this man advantage as well. Abaya and Broad hop over the boards. The freshman duo will finish this PK along with Bowles and Ewan. Again, what a luxury it is for the Matadors to have 2 freshmen that are defensively responsible enough to kill penalties. And as we saw in the first period, they get a little bit of offense on the PK as well. Broad, a quick shot stopped by Norris. Bowles will just make the prudent play, glove down by Allen. Allen to Edgington, picked off by Ewan, sent into GCU territory. That's off the glove of Carbone, touched by Allen. So the faceoff will be on the far dot. Again, if you're unfamiliar in the ACHA and all of college hockey for that matter, you can no longer hand pass the puck anywhere on the ice. So that's the reason GCU whistled down. Would have been anyway because the puck was in neutral ice had this been NHL rules. Came back in GCU's defensive zone. Half a minute remaining on GCU's power play. 12 minutes even remaining in the second. Matadors win the draw. Lauren pivots. Bit of a weak pass picked up by Erickson. Erickson back checked well by Brote. Sent off the side of the net. Morales up this way, off the top of the glass and down the ice. That'll just about do it. 8 seconds remaining on Zachary's penalty. He's up. And Zachary's out. GCU 0 for 3 on the power play. 11:25 remaining in the second. Morales, good defense. Held in though by Peralta. Shot gloved off by Calvoda. Lauren, bank pass. Will just clear the zone. Peralta back from where it came. GCU touches up. John Michael Lauren again. To Pang, who got his first career goal to start off the second. Handled by Calvoda. Morales on around for Pang. This hefty line with Pang and Wright continues to get stronger with each game. Those are 3 newcomers for CSUN, so they had to develop chemistry, obviously. Ferguson, pressured by Hefty, able to skate away. Still being hounded, clears the zone. Ewan will flip it back in. Turned over. Hefty trying to cut in, stood up by Ferguson. Spinorama bid by Wright, gloved off by Norris. Good save there by Michael Norris. Again, the number 1 goalie for GCU so far this year. The backup is the number 2, Ryan Tucker. Norris again, 6.72 goals against average so far this season. GCU certainly having a problem with keeping the puck out of their nets. Now a negative 39 goal differential overall in the season. Quick shot by Ewan, stopped by Norris. Matadors once again hold possession. Hefty over top. Ewan pinches in, deflected away. Hefty covering for him. Shot blocked, 2-on-1 for GCU. Allen cuts in front, fires wide. Calling for a penalty, but none forthcoming. And again, for the most part, the refs letting the boys play tonight. Carbone tries to get it in, hits right from behind, but that won't be a penalty as well. So again, the physicality continuing. Refs not calling a lot of penalties. That's just fine, as long as it's equal on both sides. Rourke, little bank pass, picked off by Carbone. To the Matador stripes and far side for Bowles. Bowles. Long, big, gloved off by Norris, and he'll keep it held as Borgugian arrives. Just past the halfway mark of the hockey game, 9:30 exact remaining in the second. Goals in the first from Baron-Gut. Abaya shorthanded. Ryan's on the power play. Here in the second, it's been Tommy Pang at even strength. Matadors win the draw, but Tweeten will clear out. Back in Zachary. In that fourth line of Goen, Rourke, and Borgugian. Bowles to Zachary, gets his head up. Able to get around Tweeten. Now taken by Hill. Hill trying to cut in. Defended well by Bowles. Hill, a very shifty player. You can definitely see why he's the leading goal scorer for GCU. Sent out front, just tipped wide by Erickson. GCU with a push. Peralta pinching in. Will keep the play alive. Tweeten covering, fires well wide. Zachary held on by Kramer. Shot, stick save, Calvoda. Big rebound settled by Zachary. Held in by Erickson, shot blocked. Again, he heals it. GCU's best shift by far the second period. Zachary on the backhand. Once again, not cleared. Borgugian was upended. Sent out front through Erickson. Peralta skips wide. GCU winning all the puck battles against the Matadors' fourth line. CSUN needs a clear and a change. Rourke is tripped up, but once again, play will continue. Shot by Edgington. Believe Calvo got his left foot on it. Cluster players dig at it. Zachary to Goen. Has got to get the red line here. He does. Sends it on Norris. Matadors will finally get that change. Top lines out with Lauren and Morales. Legale fresh off the bench almost picks the pocket of Wojnicki. Shovels it on around. Loose puck picked up by the Lopes. Centering pass denied by Calvoda. Crisp play here in the second. Wojnicki back for Ferguson. Ferguson returns to Wojnicki. Picked off by Ryans. Puck comes to Legale, who lost his stick. He'll just kick it outside the zone. And now Wojnicki. Wojnicki into the corner. Lauren with a bit of time. Fast moving second period as well. Few whistles. Not held in. Picked up by Ferguson. Ferguson's pass doesn't connect. Morales back out through Baron-Gut. Ferguson plays in. GCU trying to get into the hockey game. Ryan's heading up ice, expecting a pass. As Carbone touches. It's another hand pass on GCU. 6:53 remaining in the second. Matadors went leading after one period of play this year, 2-0. Both those wins coming at home. Of course, they're undefeated, so any record you hear in terms of after a period stats is going to be in Matadors' favor, obviously. What a start to the season. Best start for CSUN since the 2005-2006 season when the Matadors didn't lose until December that year against COC. Ewan, cross ice for Sharpshare. Sharpshare shoots, deflected up and out of play by Peralta. 6:35 remaining in the second. Face-off stays in the zone. Of course, it was deflected by Anthony Peralta, the Phoenix, Arizona native. Stalemate draw eventually won by Broats. Sends back for Sharpshare, hops his stick. Sharpshare off the stick of Erickson. Punched ahead by Kramer. Tweeten gets around Blasco 2-on-2, but GCU is offside. Oh, a huge break for CSUN. GCU had a rush up ice. Couldn't carry the puck in first. .618 remaining in the middle frame. Matadors control the draw. Ewan up the far wing. No icing. Carbone on around for Tweeten. Tweeten turns it over to Sharpshare, sends in, Matadors touch up. Carbone again. To Hill this time. Little flip play picked up by Erickson. Now Abaya. Abaya, stick checked away by Ferguson. Blasco in deep for Broats. Broat off the back of the net. Blasco wins the race, sends to Broats. Broats cycles, no Matadors there. Erickson will keep the puck in the rink. Evan Sharpshare, the senior defenseman, had both game-winning goals last week. Really coming of age in his senior year. Abaya turns it over. Green fires. Followed up by Calvo. To rebound. Shipped over top and out of play. Oh boy, Abaya almost owed Calvoda a Gatorade. Turning that puck over. Brandon Calvoda there to clean up the mess. 5:23 remaining in the second. Green will take the draw against Hefty. And here comes Pang off the draw. Pang will slide it in deep, get on the forecheck. Norris out to play it. Hefty dishes to right. Pang give and go for right. Side of the net, hops through Hefty. Hefty cycles for right. This is a big line that can really do some damage down low. Pang try to return to Hefty, intercepted by Kramer to Wojnicki, held him by Bowles. Bowles to Pang. Now Hefty. Taken over by Green. Green has Wojnicki up ice, but he'll skate it himself. Green, a smooth skater, gets around Zachary. Drops for Edgington. Back for Peralta. Penalty coming to CSUN. Shot blocked. Peralta again. Held by Calvoda. Obviously, you saw the penalty in deep. Big bump. Levi Bowles is going to go off at 4:34. The fourth GCU power play. Charging penalty on Bowles. Puck is one to Borgugian, and he sends it packing. Rourke's the other forward. Lauren and Morales, the penalty-killing defenseman. Kramer for GCU to Tweeten. Cross ice Erickson. Erickson with speed around Rourke. Took a bit of a slash. All the way around Morales as well. Green to Kramer. Back to Green. Shot Stops by Calvoda. Erickson cycles for Tweeten. He'll leave it for his teammate. Sent to Tweeten. Pressured by Borgucci and held on by Kramer. Kramer shot blocked by Lauren. Rebound bid skips wide off of Erickson. Sent out front denied by Rorick. Erickson up top to Tweeten. Back to Erickson. GCU is overloading the left side right now. Tweeten to Erickson. Vacuumed up by Calvoda. Green doing battle in front with Lauren. Really the first time we've seen post-whistle pleasantries between CSUN and GCU. GCU calls Peoria Easy Ice there. Home Matadors will head there in November. 3-game Arizona trip Thursday night. They'll take on ASU in Tempe. Friday night they'll take on NAU in Flagstaff. Head back to the greater Phoenix area as Green's going to get a penalty at the end of that play as well. Take on GCU. Roughing to Green. 4-on-4 hockey for the first time tonight for a minute 8. Barring more penalties, Matadors will get their third power play. So an undisciplined penalty for Trey Green there, and actually Lauren's going to join him now, so it will not be 4-on-4. Lauren just got to the box late. Both get roughing. So it is still a, this actually might be a 5-on-3 for GCU. Lauren, up now they put up Green's penalty. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play now for GCU. So works out for the Lopes as they get more ice to operate with for a minute 8. Getting late in the second, 3:37 to go. Kramer creeping in, blocked. Kramer and Morales cancel. Loose puck picked up by Barrengut. Matadors again calling for a penalty on the back check from Allen. Won't get it. Barrengut trying to get around Erickson, but just couldn't. Ewan's the other penalty killer. Allen for the Lopes. Drops for Erickson. Erickson to Wojnicki. Wojnicki, cross ice Kramer. Loses the puck. Kramer to Erickson. One touches Kramer. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Shot by Erickson, fought off by Calvoda. Kramer now to Erickson. One-timer blocked by Morales. That took a bite out of him. Numbers down low for GCU. Backhand bid by Allen, stopped by Calvoda. Wojnicki back for Kramer. Wojnicki again. Fires wide. Bulls out of the box in 2 seconds. Erickson dishes to Kramer. 4-on-4 now. Shot is stopped by Calvoda. Rebound is cleared out. And now here comes Bowles. Possible 2-on-1. Bowles hooked up by Kramer. That will be a penalty as Wojnicki touches up. We did have 4-on-4 there for just a few seconds for the first time tonight. It's going to be a 4-on-3 power play now for CSUN for 40 seconds, and it'll be a 5-on-4 power play. Matadors third. So the refs let all those hooks go until that one from Brett Kramer. Matadors 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Ryan scored on the main advantage, just 20 seconds remaining in the first. Brote, Abaya, Sharpshare, and Bowles are out for CSUN. Brote takes the draw against Hill, and he wins to Sharpshare. Up top, Bowles. Bowles to Abaya. Lots of ice now for CSUN on the power play. Abaya cross ice, Sharpshare. Fans on his shots, and Hill will clear it down. Oh, he took a big bump from Bowles as well. Sharpshare winding it up. 17 seconds remaining, 4-on-3 power play before it turns into a 5-on-4. Abaya. Matadors are set up again. Bowles just wide. Sharpshare hustles to hold the zone. Hits the stanchion, but comes to Brote. Brote to Bowles again. 5-on-4. Lauren heads to the bench. Green stays out on the ice. Blasco replaces him. Brote to Blasco. Side of the Abaya, stopped by Norris. 5-on-4 for a minute 28, or make it 128 remaining in the period. Penalty time is not up on the board right now. Minute 6 remaining on CSUN's 5-on-4 power play. Hefty, Pang, and Wright come out with Morales and Lauren the point men. See if they put the time up or not. The linesman who is dropping the puck, by the way, is a Matador alum and Waleed Masumi. Lines some of CSUN's games every season. Always great to see Masumi, who graduated in 2008. Here we go, big chance for CSUN to increase their 4-0 lead. 3 in the first, 1 in the second for CSUN. Right, bumped by Ferguson. Hefty helping him out. Sent in deep. Peralta up this way. Lauren can't keep the play alive. 2-on-1 shorthanded for GCU. Wojnicki shoots, and it deflects off of Morales, gloved off by Calvoda. Brandon Calvoda, razor sharp tonight in the crease for CSUN. .108 remaining in the period. Now they've put the time up. 48 seconds remaining on CSUN's 5-on-4 power play. Again, it is CSUN's third. They're 1 for 2 tonight. Same 5 are out for the Matadors. 1 minute remaining in the period. Hefty digs it free. Nice job to get around Wojnicki. Now Wright. Drops for Lauren. Didn't quite realize Morales was down low open in time. Pang has the puck though for Hefty. Hefty to Morales. Shot wide. Lauren pinches in. Pang. Hefty out front. Didn't handle the pass. 25 seconds remaining in the period. Just 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Quick shot by Lauren blocked. Out of the box, Kramer. Play whistle down. Kramer came out of the box too early. There's still 1 second on the clock to Brett Kramer's penalty. Kramer, though, is saying, hey, my penalty expired 2 seconds ago because there's 20 seconds remaining in the period. He got his penalty at 2:22, so actually Kramer is correct. He should have been out of the box 2 seconds ago. The time was not correct. It was off by 2 seconds. So it is 5-on-5 hockey. CSUN 1 for 3 on the power play. GCU 0 for 4. Getting late here in the second. Matadors control the draw. Morales pressured. Taken by Ferguson. Ferguson to Carbone. Erickson drops for Hill. Taken over by Pang. Right to the side of the net. That'll just about do it for the second period. Hefty one more bump on Ferguson. And the Matadors have a 4-goal lead heading into the third period. They got one early from Pang. 15:58, his first career goal for CSUN, assisted by Garrett Hefty and Evan Wright at even strength. Going back to the first, Eli Berengut struck at 3:43, his team leading 5th of the year from Alex Ryans and Drew Legaly at even strength to make it 1-0. At 2:26, Quinton Abaya shorthanded, 3rd goal of the season, first career shorty from Evan Sharpshire. Double the lead, then Ryans with just 20 seconds left. His 4th goal of the season, first power play goal this year. 12th career power play goal from Berengut and Legaly. Made it 3-0 at the time. So again, CSUN 1 for 3 on the power play, and GCU is 0 for 4. Matadors up big. They'll be looking to at least keep it that way, perhaps increase the lead when the third period begins. That's next on the Matadors Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Van Note into the second period. Cal State Northridge leading Grand Canyon. First ever meeting between these two teams, 4-0. Again in the first, Barron got his team leading 5th of the season from Ryance and Legale at even strength. Abaya, shorthanded breakaway, his 3rd goal of the season. First career shorthanded goal from Sharpshire made it 2-0. And with just 20 seconds remaining in the first, Ryance's 4th goal of the season from Barron Gut and Legale on the power play. Ryance's 12th career power play goal made it 3-0. Early in the second at 15:58, Tommy Pang scored his first career goal, assisted by Garrett Hefty and Evan Wright at even strength. CSUN 1 for 3 on the power play, and they, of course, have that shorthanded goal as well, their 2nd shorthanded goal of the season. And GCU is 0 for 4 on the power play. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard. Bit of a shocker. LMU playing Long Beach State tonight. It is Long Beach's first WCHC conference game of the season, and LMU shuts out Long Beach State 5-0. So again, that's definitely a shocker. Seemingly Long Beach State the stronger team between them and LMU. But LMU does get the win, so LMU's now 1-2-1 in conference. They leapfrog Fullerton for 3rd place in the WCHC. Long Beach State still in last place. They're 0-1, 1 point behind. Make it 2 points behind Cal State Fullerton. So again, CSUN's in first place in the WCHC. 6 points, perfect 3-0 record. San Diego State tied with the Matadors for first place, but CSUN has a game in hand, plus they've beaten San Diego State. So San Diego State 6 points, 3-1 record. And then Loyola Marymount again 1-2-1, 3 points. Fullerton 1-3, 2 points. Long Beach State 0-1, no points. A big statement victory tonight for LMU. USC right now is up in Oregon playing the Ducks, and USC is up 3-1. So USC continues to show that they are an improved team this season. Colorado State's Division III team beat Northern Colorado tonight 4-3. So that's a shocker. There were scores much earlier in the night after 2. Washington is, I believe, up 2-0 on Washington State. I would assume that would be the way it was. Washington's normally the better team between them and Wazoo. Boise State beats Gonzaga tonight 6-1. That's not a surprise. Gonzaga is normally a weaker team. Metro State beats Denver tonight 6-1, so that's a big win for the Roadrunners of Metro State Denver. There was a game going on earlier between Northern Arizona and Cal Lutheran. Cal Lutheran is in Prescott taking on NAU. And last time I checked, NAU had scored 15 goals on Cal Lutheran. See if we can get a final in that shellacking between the Ice Jacks and the Knights. But first, San Jose State beats Santa Rosa Junior College 4-1. So that's a nice victory for San Jose State. Western Washington beats Eastern Washington 7-4. Final in that NAU game, NAU 16, Cal Lutheran 2. Cal Lutheran actually scored first in that game. NAU then scored 16 straight goals before Cal Lu scored again. So NAU flexing their muscles against the Knights. Matadors will play both those teams this season. Montana Tech loses to Williston State. Williston State's actually a junior college in North Dakota because JCs are now allowed in Division II. Williston State, who is a very strong team, they play Division I teams in the ACHA every single year. They were allowed to play Division II this year, so they beat Montana Tech. Texas playing tonight, and they beat Dallas Baptist 7-5. Dallas Baptist was undefeated, 9-0 coming into tonight. Their first loss as Texas gets a big win there. Lots going on tonight in the West region. It's good to see. UNLV also in action against Boston University. And they beat BU 5-2. So UNLV continues to roll. There was another Texas game going on earlier as well. Oh, but first of all, Arizona State playing Utah. So Utah, again, a Division I school now. Game won't count for ASU. They lost to Weber State last night, 6-3. So that's a good win for Weber State over ASU, who continues to struggle this season. And ASU loses tonight against Utah 5-2. Arizona State lost their top two scorers over the summer. Danny Roy, the head coach for GCU, was telling me they both found other opportunities outside of school. That's Mason Tuber and Jake Savona, and then they lost a few players to the Division I team. So ASU definitely not what they used to be. I think the Matadors certainly can give ASU a game coming up in November at Oceanside Arena in Tempe. UTEP beats NAU's Division III team tonight, so again, a game that won't count. But UTEP wins 5-2, and they continue their strong start to the season. And that looks to be about it. That was the other Texas game that I was thinking of. That certainly is a final. So lots of finals tonight around the West region. Biggest one, as far as the Matadors are concerned, of course, LMU's 5-0 victory over San Jose, or make it Long Beach State, San Jose State as well, beating Santa Rosa Junior College. We'll step aside as the ZAM is almost off of the ice. Third period action up next. Here from the Simi Valley Isoplex, Matadors looking to finish things off, remain undefeated with a 4-0 lead over GCU. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Van Note. Start of the third period. Cal State Northridge leading Grand Canyon in the first ever meeting between these two teams, 4-0. In the first, Barron Guts, team leading fifth of the year from Ryanson, Legale at even strength, followed by Abaya, shorthanded. Third career goal, first career shorty from Evan Sharpshire, made it 2-0. Ryan Slade in the first, fourth goal of the season, first power play goal, giving him 12 in his career from Barron Gut and Legale. Then in the second, Tommy Pang, his first career goal at 15:58 from Garrett Hefty and Evan Wright. CSUN 1 for 3 on the power play. GCU 0 for 4. Matadors taking the ice, looking to remain undefeated this season. 6-0-0-1 a record. Grand Canyon just one win on the year. They're still searching for their first win against a Division II team. Their only win against NAU's Division III team a couple of weeks ago, 6-5. The third period will begin 5-on-5. It is still Michael Norris in between the pipes for GCU, and still Brandon Calvoda for the Matadors. Two Phoenix natives going at it tonight in Calvoda and Norris. Calvoda always likes to face off against the Arizona teams. Was pretty upset last season when the Matadors came up short against ASU in the two games they played against the Sun Devils. They'll get possibly another chance against ASU later on this season. We'll see. The Garrett Hefty line starts with Wright and Pang on the wings. It'll be John Michael Lauren and Tarek Morales, the starting defenseman. Hefty will take the draw against Jacob Allen. Big third period on tap. Puck played in by Wojnicki. Now picked up by Lauren. Lauren an area pass to Pang, further for Hefty, and Matadors are away. 3-on-3. Hefty will chip it in deep, get on the forecheck. Norris will play it himself. Green trying to settle, sends to Wojnicki. Wojnicki being watched by Lauren. Stood up. Loose puck battled for Morales against Green. Wojnicki comes in to help as well as Hefty. Hefty wins it. Carbone trying to keep the play alive. Does, but turns it over to Hefty. Hefty gets past Allen, 2-on-1. Hefty gloved off by Norris. Weak shot was going wide, but Norris making the glove save. And Norris 1-3 record on the year. Brandon Calvoda a perfect 3-0 record. Here at home, he hasn't had as much success as he's had on the road. Career 7-4 record, 4.73 goals against, 8.568 percentage, but both Brandon Calvoda and Vincent Seppi, sub-3 goals against averages, plus 900 save percentages. It's been a long time since Matadors have had two goalies with those kind of numbers. At this point of the season, what a luxury it is. Matadors great defensively, 1-6. Ewan shovels it in deep, picked up by Abaya. First career shorthanded goal in the first period. Abaya will flip it side of the net for Brodt, knocked down legally. Brodt out front. Blasco couldn't get a handle on it. Come to neutral ice. Sharpshire back in. It'll hit the Kings banner up there. 18:36 remaining in the third. Lots on the line tonight again. GC with just one win. Matadors need a big victory against the Lopes in order for it to help them in the rankings. Again, a computer ranking this year. Can't really tell you the specifics, but when it's a team that's undefeated and a team that has one win, none against a Division II team, the team that is undefeated is expected to win big. Back for Kramer. Kramer's played a lot tonight, the captain for GCU. Big bump on Tweeten, but he'll skate through neutral ice. That was Blasco who upended him. Now Bowles turn on Tweeten down to the ice. Here comes Blasco. Blasco pulls up, waiting for some help. Drops to Zachary. Blocked before it got to the net. Brodt tried to tip it, but ended up blocking it. Zachary back in on goal. Norris will keep it held as Abaya lurks around. 17:54 remaining in the third, 4-0. Tomorrow night after the Kings game, Matadors against Chapman. First round of the Kings College Cup, winner advances. Loser is eliminated. Matadors the defending champs, of course. Sunday night at LMU, 7:30. We'll have it on radio only, the Matadors Hockey Radio Network. So be sure to join us. We will not have a broadcast tomorrow night of the game at Staples. Ryans cuts in front, drops for Morales. Morales shoots, blocked by the defenseman Laurenti. Hops the stick of Lauren. The first thing that J.P. Gale said to me in the locker room after last game was, boy, did we miss Tarek Morales this weekend. He was out both games last weekend against LMU and Chapman for work reasons. Matador certainly did miss Tarek Morales. Glad to have him back in the lineup, though, tonight. Morales has the puck. Shot. Stick save Norris, and he'll glove it down. Morales so poised with the puck. Can get it done in any situation as he'll head off the ice. And it was funny when I looked at JP, that was the exact thing I was thinking was, boy, the Matadors really missed Tarek Morales last weekend. Was able to survive, though. 17-14 remaining in the third. Rourke lines out one cleanly to Sharpshare. Stick save Norris. Puck is up in the air and loose, but cleared out by the Lopes. Ewan will take a look. Off the stick of Steinfeld, Matadors touch up. Rourke gets in on the forecheck of Kramer. Kramer with his speed gets his head up just in time to elude Borgugian. Here come the Lopes. Allen, not the fleetest of foot, will slide it in deep. Picked up by Sharpshire. Sharpshire, nice curl move. Sends to Borgugian. Peralta keeps the play alive, now past Green. Picked up by Carbone. Carbone gained the red line. Sharpshire with a bit of space. Sharpshire sends to Steinfeld, back in the lineup tonight. Steinfeld, his third game of the season. Scored the first game of the season against Cal. Second career goal. Ewan this time. Ewan to Borgugian. Nice job to accept it on the backhand, but he's pressured and has it taken away by Erickson. Steinfeld gets the red line, sends it off the body of Ferguson, back out to Ewan. Fourth line will head off the ice. Hefty line out. Stretched ahead off the stick of Tweeten. Held on by Erickson. Off of the crossbar and in. Bar down for Tate Erickson. And there unfortunately goes to the shutout for Cal Voda. GCU in the hockey game at 15:53. Erickson has been arguably GCU's best player tonight. That's an unstoppable shot. Just too bad that Cal Voda could not get his first career shutout tonight, but you ain't stopping that one. Erickson's fourth goal of the season. He now has a 5-game point scoring streak. Points in 6 of his, make it 7 of his last 9 games now. But still a 3-goal cushion for CSUN. Here comes Green again for GCU. Backhand bid stopped by Cal Voda. Tweeten picks up one of the assists. Tweeten's 5th assist, 6th point of the season. He's from Peoria. Matadors looking to extend the lead once more. Cleared out though by GCU, sent back in by Wright. Hefty. Stood up by Carbone. Back forward, Allen. Abaya keeps the play alive, but now here comes Wojnicki. 2-on-2 for GCU. Wojnicki from the outside, glove save, Cal Voda. Confidently snags it out of the air. That's just been the one shot from Tate Erickson that was absolutely unstoppable. Cal Voda has played a strong game in between the pipes otherwise. Blasco against Erickson, the 2-10s on the draw. Blasco wins to Sharpshire, held him by Hill. Tweeten turns the puck over. Abaya dishes to Blasco, back to Abaya. Abaya to Brote. Brote with a bit of speed on the backhand, stick save Norris. Here comes Erickson to Tweeten. A lot of speed. 2-on-1. Tweeten scores! Matt Tweeten. All of a sudden, we have a hockey game at 14:23. Tweeten's second goal of the season. He now has a multi-point game, his second of the season. That has quieted the crowd here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. Pretty good crowd for a 10 p.m. game. Barrengut cuts in off the draw. Stopped by Norris. Top line out to try and pad the lead once more. Play whistle down. Matadors are offside. Three in the first, one in the second for CSUN. Both goals coming from GCU here in the third. And Matadors would do well to win this game by the biggest margin of victory they can. All of a sudden, the result itself is in doubt. Barrengut's shot, fought off by Norris. Off of the body of Barrengut. Matadors can't possess. Here comes Allen. Allen stood up by Ryans. Now gets a rise out of the crowd and the bench. Matadors looking to get some momentum back, some energy as well. Carbone, little chip play to Allen. Ryans again hammers him down. The captain for the Matadors taking over on this shift. That will definitely get the bench and the crowd back in it. 13:29 remaining in the third. Good hockey game tonight. Matadors have dominated possession territorially for the majority of the period. Fourth line is now out. Rourke wins the draw to Morales. Well, Morales and Ewan, a mixed D pair out. Morales with the puck. Played in the zone. GCU's offside. They still don't realize it. Chipped out to Goen, taken over by Wilson. I think Ewan would have done well there just to hold the puck and allow GCU to get back on side. Goen does come out, and here comes Ewan. Ewan to Borgugian, rather. Shot stopped by Norris. Big rebound, cleared out by Wilson. He is sandwiched by Borgugian and Ewan. Matadors picking up the physicality the last couple of shifts. Ewan held up a bit. Play whistle down. 12:38 remaining in the third. So glad you've tuned in tonight. I know we have a listener from Quebec, Sean Kushner, the team manager for CSUN. Safe travels, Sean. Can't wait to have you back in November. Blasco takes the draw against Erickson, who got the Lopes in the hockey game in this third period at 15:53. Quick shot stopped by Norris. Blasco, that patented pivot move he has. He's a Minnesota native himself. A lot of native Minnesotans on GCU. Tweeten, the second goal scorer, plays it in deep. Back forward, Sharpshire. Sharpshire furiously trying to clear, and he does. Abaya taps to Blasco. Blasco will go caddy corner. Brote on the puck first. Brote back to Sharpshire. Shot wide. Carbone up the wing. Bowles keeps it alive. Pass goes through Abaya, but Brote's there. This is what the Matadors need to get back to. Down low. Pressure game with the cycle. Teams really don't have an answer for it when the Matadors play it well. Abaya almost got to that loose puck. Hill stretches to Tweeten. Tweeten all by himself. Long bid stopped by Calvoda. Bowles quickly to Brote. Further Abaya. Abaya waits for some help. Tried to send to Brote. Taken away. 3-on-2 for GCU. Allen. Allen off of the body of Morales. Great defensive position. Green tries to stuff. Play whistle down as the net's obviously dislodged. 11:14 remaining in the third. GCU, credit to the Lopes. They've made this a hockey game here in the third. Trying for their first ever win against a Division II team. Matadors trying to remain undefeated. Started out leading 4-0 after 40. Abaya will head off the ice. Hefty takes the draw against Allen. Morales and Lauren, the defenseman, won cleanly to Lauren. Flips it ahead. No icing as it was deflected. Kramer, checked by Pang, who still got in on the forecheck despite falling to the ice. Kramer, I think, didn't really have an outlet. Reason why Pang was still able to get there. Cluster of players dig at it. This is good, obviously, for CSUN. Puck 200 feet away from their net. And it's whistled down. Might be a penalty. Looks like Kramer's going to head off for GCU. Oh, what a break for CSUN. Kramer, the captain, arguing. It is a roughing call. And at 10:44, CSUN heads back to the power play. First penalty of this third period. CSUN 1 for 3 on the man advantage tonight. This is a big one for the Matadors. Kramer has the last 2 penalties of this hockey game. Took a hooking penalty. 2:22 of the second. That was when he hopped out seemingly early, but actually he was correct. Top units out. Ryans, Legaly, Berengut. With Morales and Bulls appointment. Quick shot by Berengut, gloved by Norris. Berengut scored the first goal of the game at even strength. Ryans has the power play goal tonight for CSUN. Once again, Ryans against Erickson. Ryans wins the Bulls. Down the wing, Berengut cuts in front, drops back for Bulls. Bulls keeps the zone. Sent on around by Carbone. Ryans punches it to Legaly. Legaly dishes Berengut. Now Bulls, but he can't hold the zone this time. That was one where Bulls should have held the zone, not pressured. Berengut creeping in. 1:25 remaining on the power play. Pass denied by Ferguson, and he'll clear out. Top unit will stay out there. Calvoda leaves for Bulls. Bulls to the man in motion, Berengut. Cross ice, Ryans tape to tape. Ryans. All the way around. Bulls. Back to Ryans. 1 minute remaining on the power play. They'll switch spots. Ryans to Berengut. Hops his stick. Sends in deep for Morales. Cancels with Carbone. Legaly being watched by Ferguson. Cycles for Bulls. So both defensemen are up front. Morales hacking at it. Stopped by Norris. Rebound by Berengut. Stopped by Norris. Boy, not often you see that. Both defensemen were within 5 feet of the net. Norris with 2 game-saving stops there, and the Lopes clear out. Bulls quick up as GCU's changing. Ryans, oh, he just couldn't get it to Morales. Would have been in on a clean breakaway. Break there for GCU. Calvoda turns the puck over. Erickson bowls over Levi Bulls, who saved a goal there, probably. Now Hefty splits the defense. Stopped by Norris. Well, what action on this power play. Only 4 seconds remaining on it. Matadors will look for a quick face-off win. Try and get one more shot. Matadors had their chances. Hefty on the draw. GCU wins it this time. Will send it down the ice. Kramer out of the box. Matadors 1 for 4 on the power play. 8:38 remaining in regulation. 4-2 Matadors. If nothing else, Matadors killed off 2 minutes. Lauren hops his stick. Got to be quick with the puck as Hill pressures him. Sent to Hefty. Hefty stood up by Kramer. He's fresh, obviously, having spent 2 minutes in the box by himself, feeling shame. Lauren flushed out by Erickson, knocked down with a high stick by Wright. Touched first, though, by Peralta. Play continues. Hefty. Abaya hits to the net. Oh, he is hammered down. Hefty tries to dish back to Wright, denied. Lauren now with a mid block by Peralta. GCU clears out now, a 2-on-0, but it's whistled down. Is GCU going to get a penalty? Completely behind the play, didn't see it. They will. It's going to be a roughing call. It's 7:48. So not only does GCU head back to the PK, but that denied a 2-on-0 the other way for the Lopes. My goodness, not a good penalty for Peralta to take. Matadors' fifth power play. They're 1 for 4. Matadors again trying to increase the 2-goal lead. Sent all the way down the ice by Laurenti. Abaya, Blasco, and Rorick with Brote and Ewan. So there are 4 forwards out right now for CSUN. Ewan's the lone defenseman. And he can't hold the zone. That was a tough play. Stabbed down by Edgington. 1:22 remaining on the power play. Getting late here in regulation. GCU's made this a hockey game. CSUN would definitely do well to make the lead bigger, just for rankings purposes. Erickson with a chance to clear. He'll dish to Hill. Hill off the body of Blasco. Boy, GCU missed an opportunity there. Abaya giving a bit of a cross check, but play will continue. The rest, for the most part, again, have let the players play tonight. 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Abaya to Rorick. Patient with the puck. Ewan to Rorick. Creeping in. Glove save Norris. No traffic. Abaya was to the side of him. Needed to be in front of him. Puck might have been going wide as well. 39 seconds remaining on the power play. Top units out. The usual 5. Ryans takes the draw. Trying to be helped up by Barrengut. Green can't clear. Stabbed in deep for Legaly. Legaly to Ryans. Back for Bowles. Now Ryans. Legaly to Ryans. Matadors overloading the left side. Bowles shoots wide. Big rebound off the end wall. Barrengut stuffs it home. Eli Barrengut, second of the game, and Matadors have a 3-goal cushion. Goal coming at 6:03. Matadors now 2 for 5 on the power play. It's been key tonight. Barrengut's team-leading 6th goal of the season. His first power play goal of the year, giving him 9 career power play goals. Ryans fires and scores! Ryans, what a blast! Wow! Seven seconds later, Ryans took the ultimate price to make that goal happen. That's Ryans' second of the game, 5th on the year. Alex Ryans has had an exceptional third period. And Ryans is going to be ejected from the hockey game. So Ryans takes a huge hit, has a beauty of a laser goal to make it 6-2, and now he's given a game misconduct at the very least. celebrated right in front of that GCU player. Emotions running high for Alex Ryans after that goal, and I can't blame him. That is such an adrenaline rush to take a big hit like that and absolutely beat Michael Norris with an absolute laser. Ryans' his second 2-goal game of the season for Eli Berengut, going back to his goal, his second 2-goal game of the season. Berengut's got 3 points tonight. Ryans has 3 points tonight. So last game against Chapman, it was the hefty line. Tonight it's the top line. Ryans picks up the lone assist on Berengut's goal. So Ryans now has 4 points in the hockey game. 2 goals, 2 assists. And we'll pick up the scoring play for Ryans fully in just a second from John Tyler, our public address announcer. I don't know timeout was called or what. Jacob Laurenti is ready to face things off at center ice. Goen will serve the penalty for Ryans. And Eli Miller goes to the box for GCU. That's an unassisted goal for Ryans. Goals 7 seconds apart. We are going to have 4-on-4 for the second time tonight. As again, Miller and Ryans picked up the penalties. Ryans given, at the very least, a game misconduct. I would think that's all, not a DQ. We'll wait for official word. Goen serving the minor for Ryans. What a way to go out. Pick up an assist and a goal within 7 seconds. And actually the guilty party for GCU is the defenseman John Carbone, and he has been ejected as well, I would assume, since Miller's in the box. So they got 10-minute misconducts to go along with their 2-minute roughing minors. And because there's only 5:25 left, that's the reason they were shown the dressing room early. So it's good news for Ryans. Not even a game misconduct, just a 10-minute misconduct. The same to Carbone. Both players are out for the rest of the game. Borgugian to Morales. Will flip it wide of the net. Blasco first on the puck. Tried to get it to Morales, blocked by Ferguson. So it's Abaya, Blasco, Morales, and Lauren. 2-on-2 for GCU. Oh, nice move by Tweeten to get around Morales. Upended, but play will continue. Abaya 1-on-1 with Ferguson. Abaya can't get around Ferguson. Good defense. Stretched by Kramer to Tweeten. Delayed penalty upcoming to CSUN. As Norris is on the bench. Extra attacker out, Erickson. Half a minute remaining, 4-on-4 play. Erickson dishes to Tweeten. Tweeten's had a good third period. Gives up the puck there to Sharpshire. High sticking call at 4:19. 4-on-3 power play for the second time tonight for GCU. For 23 seconds as Abaya goes off. GCU's 5th power play, they're 0 for 4 tonight. Again, lots of ice for the Lopes on this power play. Kramer to Hill. Bothered just enough and kept out by Calvoda. Great interior defense by CSUN. And we have a penalty behind the play. Bowles running into the other number 3, Green. Looks like things will be evened up. We might have 3-on-3 hockey. Hill is going off. Kramer getting a handle on things for GCU. Looked like an interference call or holding. Ref had his back to me, obviously. Looked like interference. We'll go with that. So it will be 3-on-3 hockey for 12 seconds. Time of the penalty, 4:08. Lots of open ice. Green trying to take advantage. Green shoots from the outside, well over top. Matador bench kind of sarcastically banging the boards. Green wasn't even close on that shot. Now it's 4-on-4 for minute 30. 4-on-4 for the third time tonight. Matadors, a strong push late in the third. Goals from Baron Gutt on the power play. Again, his first power play goal of the season, 9th career power play goal. And then Ryan 7 seconds later to bring the cushion to 4 once more. Out front, Rorik. Stopped by Norris, and it's kept out. What a good play there by Luke Wilson. Helping out his goalie, Norris. Bulls trips up that lope. Surprised that's not a penalty, honestly. Wilson trying to cut in. Angled off by Baron Gutt. Things are getting chippy out there. And Erickson is still down in neutral ice. That was clearly a trip by Bulls, perhaps a knee. There was no penalty, though, on the play. And GCU has got to be furious that that was not called a penalty. Danny Roy, their head coach, he was a goalie, played for Santa Rosa Junior College, transferred to ASU, played Matadors at both schools, was a assistant coach with ASU before becoming the head coach at GCU. But Erickson seems to be all right. GCU brought their own trainer. Didn't really have to take a look at Tate Erickson, able to skate off under his own power, so that's good to see. No penalties on the play. We honestly might be seeing the birth of a rivalry here tonight. These two teams have seemed not to like each other. Matadors will play the Lopes one more time again in Peoria. And that game will be November 12th. The third and final game of that Arizona road trip. ASU and NAU first. Flipped all the way down the ice. Picked up by Legale. I believe there's 27 seconds remaining 4-on-4 play. It says 10:25 right now, but I think the 1 is a mistake. 2:35, all that's left. Matadors will remain undefeated this season. Wojnicki gets around Morales, but can't shoot. Abaya is up, and he is out. So now it's a Matador power play. Shot by Ferguson, blocker save Calvoda. Matadors are on their 6th unofficial power play. And it is their 6th. They're 2 for 5 tonight. Actually, it's now 5-on-5 hockey. So the Matadors are now 2 for 6 on the power play. Under 2 remaining. Abaya knocks down that puck. Here he comes. Abaya just ahead of Blasco. He was tired. He'll head off. Abaya makes sure he gets it all the way down the ice as well. Matadors will complete their change. Hefty line is out with Sharpshire and Ewan. Ferguson will not get to the puck first. He kind of peeled off when he saw 2 Matadors were down low. Ewan comes to right, backhands over top. Sharpshire back from where it came. All the way around. Hefty first on it. Takes a bump from Peralta. 1:15 to go. Pang. Checked by Peralta. 2 Matadors, 2 Lopes dig at it. Green digs it free. Got his head up just in time to elude right. Dishes Wojnicki. Wojnicki. Nifty stick handling. Sharp angle bid stopped by Calvoda. Wojnicki again out front. Shot by Tweeten off the side of the net. Tweeten again. Shoots off of the post. Ferguson with a drive, deflects wide. Penalty. Looks to be on GCU, perhaps. They touched up. Like Brandon Calvoda under siege at the end of that shift. But the Matadors able to help him out, keep the puck out. Got Help as well from the iron. That's going to be Sharpshire that goes off. So GCU back to the power play. Slashing at 42 seconds. GCU's 6th power play. They're 0 for 5 tonight. What an effort tonight by CSUN. Ferguson. Make it, beg your pardon, Kramer. How could I forget him? It's been arguably GCU's best player. Bulls will clear out. 22 seconds left. Tweeten will leave for Kramer. Got it right that time. Kramer will flip it in deep, get it on the forecheck. Kramer first on the block. Kramer dishes off. Shots by Miller. Glove down by Lauren. Tweeten touches first, so we continue. Tweeten to Ferguson. 2 seconds left. Tweeten will not have time. Matadors are still undefeated at 7-0-0-1. And a bit of a ruckus at the end of the hockey game. Boy, these two teams clearly do not like each other. We may have just seen the birth of a rivalry here tonight. CSUN gets the better of Grand Canyon first ever meeting, 6-2. Goals in the first from Berenguet, 5th of the season. Abaya shorthanded, first career shorty, 3rd of the year. Ryant's on the power play. In the second, Pang, his first career goal at even strength. In the third, GCU had a strong push. Got a goal from Erickson, his 4th of the year. And then Matt Tweeten to make it 4-2. Then goals 7 seconds apart, 6-0-3. Berenguet on the power play. Team leading 6th of the year. Ryant's then his 5th unassisted. Makes it a final of 6-2. Matadors 2 for 6 on the power play tonight and got that shorthanded goal too. So they won the special teams battle. Grand Canyon 0 for 6. Brandon Calvoda remains perfect on the season, 4-0 now. And Calvoda, you see it on your screen. He's actually friends with Tweeten. They work together in Arizona, so having a moment with one another. What a job by Brandon Calvoda. Had a chance to get his first career shutout. Unfortunately, it was spoiled in the third, but he still remains perfect on the season at 4-0. Michael Norris drops his record to 1-4. Matadors now perfect 5-0 here at home as they salute the crowd. Grand Canyon drops to 1-8. They've lost their last 5. Tomorrow night after the Kings game, Matadors will be back in action against Chapman. First game of the Kings College Cup. We will not have coverage of that, unfortunately, but Sunday at LMU, 7:30 p.m. We'll have the pregame show for you, radio only, on the Matadors Hockey Radio Network. Go to csunhockey.pointstreaksites.com. Click underneath the schedule tab. That'll take you to our broadcast site tab. You can click on the Matadors Hockey Radio Network and listen to all the action as the Matadors face off against the LMU Lions for the second and final time. I'm Travis Vanwoody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Big night for the top line. Ryans and Berenguet each scored 2. Matadors remain undefeated at 7-0-0-1 with a 6-2 victory. Good night. We'll speak with you on Sunday.